Hey ARC team, welcome back to another episode of ARC TV. Courtney Howe here with Vanessa Keeton, ARC's Senior Director of Talent and Engagement. Vanessa, welcome.
Thank you, Courtney.
Today, there's no one better to talk about this topic with, but an attitude of gratitude than Vanessa. So Vanessa, what does that mean to you, an attitude of gratitude?
So we have a lot of control over our attitude, Courtney, and oftentimes we feel like we are just a victim to the attitude that comes out of us, and that is not true. We are able to change our attitude at any time, and an attitude of gratitude is a choice. It's a choice to be grateful for what you have. If you're too far looking into the future, it's real easy to lose vision on what you can be grateful for today. So being grateful for what you have today, you just exude gratitude in every situation.
I love that. And so Vanessa is actually my boss, and she tells me all the time that a choice is only as good as we make that choice. So sometimes we make choices that just put us in a raw mood, and gratitude is nowhere to be found. How can we reverse that? How can we make a new choice?
You just make a new choice. It's literally that simple. At any time, it can be the middle of the day and you can have a do-over. You don't have to wait and have a really bad day all day long and then hope that you wake up in a better mood tomorrow. No, you can stop, take a couple of breaths. And when you take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, it's going to signify to your brain that you want change. And so just take a couple of breaths, calm yourself down, and choose again. It doesn't matter how bad of a morning that you've had. You can always choose at any time during the day that you're going to have a good day.
That's amazing. So choose again. And I love it's said all the time, we don't have to be who we were 5 minutes ago.
No, not at all.
We can go beyond and above that. And just to remind everyone, we should only be better than the person we are in the mirror. Let's look in the mirror and say, I want to be better than I was yesterday or better than I was 5 minutes ago. How can we kind of root out comparison?
So I can tell you, I have, comparison is one of those things I've struggled with my entire life. From my earliest memories, I remember comparing myself to my sister. And she was taller than me, and she was smarter than me, and she was prettier than me, in my opinion. And no one ever told me to compare myself to her. And so it's been a journey on me learning how to not compare myself to others. But the more grounded you are in who you are, and the more you learn to love yourself, then therefore you realize that I was created for a purpose. God created each one of us individually. I can love the things that you do that I'm not good at, but I don't have to be jealous of that. I don't have to compare the things that you do well that I don't do well and say I'm not doing a good job, because what you're doing is not what God put me on the earth to do. And so being able to, it just takes time. I feel like to get that comparison to go away, but be an active participant in working toward alleviating that out of your life. When you catch yourself comparing yourself, say, actually, she's really good at that. And I've always heard the saying, bless that which you want. So if I see something in you that I absolutely do love, then I'm going to bless you for it. Because if that's something that I want, then I'm not going to sit here and be jealous and just be comparing myself to you. I'm going to be like, go Courtney. I'm going to bless that. I'm going to bless you for having that. And, who knows? Maybe God will allow me to be better in that area later on in life, and maybe he won't. And that's okay too.
Absolutely, and I think that just being a cheerleader and an encourager for so many is going to help you have that mindset to be okay if you don't get those things.
That's right, absolutely, yeah, and that goes right back to gratitude. Being grateful for everything that you have in this moment. If you're in treatment and the only thing you actually own that is yours is a toothbrush, then be grateful for that toothbrush. Whatever it is, but starting wherever you're at, and be grateful for the things that you have, for the joy that you have, for the family that you have, for the sisters or brothers that you have in the facility with you. Being grateful for every little thing, that's just going to allow more goodness to come into your life, because you're going to be focused on goodness, and what you focus on is inevitably going to grow.
I love that. So we're grateful for you, Vanessa. Thank you so much.
Courtney.
And guys, we'll see you back here next time on ARC TV.